add stage. Oops, here I am. Sorry about that. It's been a while. So yes, I am here. I look up and it's like, why is there no camera? Oh my God, you forgot to go in. That's all right. So I've been trying to do a little bits of catch up and different things, and I have not been in the mood to do much of anything. So, it's like until I caught my got my mojo back, basically, it was a little slow. Hey, Marty. So, a little recap of my stitching that I've done to date so far is my 2025 stitch journey, and it started off as doing stitches and different things like that. But from this point forward, it's going to be what's happening, and it's just going to me showing you my stitching and stitch watching me, and so yes, stitch along. So my January, my February, and all of my pieces are just 12 inches from point to point that I do piece by piece. So my February, I do some bobbin lace and just randomness stuff that I've taken apart and stitched on, and you'll see the changing as I'm going. I don't want this to be a tutorial. It is, for me, stressful. So what I'm going to do is just show you as I'm going of what I'm doing and what I'm adding. So that's how this is going to transition. So my March, I don't know if I've showed all of March. I think I have, but we did painting and the braid stitch, and these are some of my micro crochet that I've put on, and I'm going to be doing all kinds of adding on to different things, so you'll see that in the coming little bits. So let's pull out April. April, again, I had my surgery, and it was dental surgery, so it was a big change and a lot of learning, and I'm still learning, and you'll find and listen to me talk, and it sometimes will come out a little bit different. But I did these are Sue Spargo wool pennies that I did, and I didn't do all of them. I have everything to do all of them, but I haven't done that, so I'll be working on little bits and pieces here and there. And then I just stitched down some things. So I want it to be fun. I don't want it to be you have to do. So that's why the changes are coming, because I want it to be fun for me. So I want it to be fun for you. I did this yo-yo a few years ago, and it's with silk, and I really enjoyed that, and I do have some upcoming silk that I want to be working on, so you will be able to get to see that as well. So that's my April, and as you know, April into May, I did nothing. I did nothing until the end of May. Well, actually, very really just a little bit ago. So I started my May just recently. I still have my thread attached here. My needle was in there. I don't know where it went to. Oh, well, I think I lost the needle here somewhere, but that's all right. I will find it. It was just rolled up here, so I don't know. It couldn't have gone far because I didn't. Oh, there it is. I didn't move it. I was going to say I didn't move it off the table. In May, the end of May actually, while I was still healing up and stuff, I went on a little holiday with my kids. We went camping, and we went to see some of the West Coast, which was really, really amazing. So what I've done was I incorporated some of what I've seen in my May. You usually find, oh, yeah, yes, finding the needle in a painful way. I know. I better just attach it because then it won't come off. But we saw some slugs. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, I have posted some of the pictures of the different things. And I thought, oh my gosh, it would be so cute to put a slug on my scroll. So that's what I did. This is a piece of copper. My son was drilling out some copper things for his camper. And I said, oh my God, I want to keep the copper shavings because they all came in little swirlies. Well, as I'm looking at this, I'm saying, oh my gosh, this reminds me of the roads and some of the paths that we took when we were on our camping trip. So I couched down that, and it's so nice. It is flexible because it is copper, but it's nice because you get the shiny parts and you get the satin parts, and it just looks good. So put whatever onto your stitching. So I'm going to add a couple of more things, and then I will transition into June and get my June started. Now you can always go back and add your grass, but as long as you get your main focal points, then you can go back and add details after, because the main focal points is your memory. So when you put your memory down there, then you can go back and you can add, whether you want to add more leaves or flowers or decorative designs, you can go back to those previous months and just do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adding my focal points, and then I will go back and fill in later. And if I don't, that's okay, because you want to just enjoy the process. You don't want to have to stress over it. I don't want to stress over it. I don't want to stress over anything. I've had enough stress in my life. So I'm taking it to a point where, all right, I'm doing this and this is good. And once that's done, it's done. You know, I want to enjoy doing what I'm doing. So that's where I am with my stitching, and my health is doing a little bit better um, with some things. Other things, well, you know, we'll work on it. We'll get there. So that's where I am. I'm at May, and yes, I know it's June 13th already. It does, Marty. Stressing over it does make it feel like a chore. It's crazy. But anyway, so that's where I am there. Now, a couple of days I've been thinking and processing. I know that's a bad thing. Thinking and processing is, it can be, I don't know, but I don't think it's stressful, but it's like, oh my God, what do I want to do? Well, I have been on Amazon, and I've been looking at, and YouTube, and I've been looking at fauxbonichis and different things like that. And I like, well, I really want one of those to do my memory journal in, and I didn't want to pay the price. I could not see paying that amount of money for not using it for its intended purpose, but I did like the size. So what I did was, my daughter-in-law had actually a bunch of, oh my gosh, I'm reaching, a bunch of envelopes that are 8x8, and I've made an envelope journal out of these already. But what I'm doing is taking and cutting these to the size of the fauxbonichi, and at the fauxbonichi slim. So what I'm doing there is I'm taking and I cut off this portion right here. And what I did with my leftovers I created a concertina journal with those. So they're all connected. And I'm going to turn this into another project. So this being another project, you're going to love this one. So you're actually getting a twofer out of this envelope. And you could probably do it with other envelopes as well. So that is one of the things that I'm doing. So the next stages with these is I need to glue these together because I put the sections that they would all be white and not have the glue part sticking up. So everything is hidden. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be, yes, a fauxbonichi, yes. The slim version is what I'm doing. So this is going to be an add-on to my fauxbonichi Slim because I just think it's a cool idea. So what I want to do is once I make my leather cover, once I put this in the press, let it flatten everything out, then I'm going to stitch it together, and then I will glue it because I want to make a leather cover for it, a hand carved leather cover, which I will do partially online. I can't do it all online because it takes so long, and it's also, oh, that's all right, Marty. I'm not going to be on very long. People can watch the replays. I'm okay with that. It's no worries. So that's what I'm going to do. After I stitch this, I will put this back into the press because it takes time. So it's not something that I can just do unless I do videos, time-lapse videos, so you can see my process and the bits and pieces of stages that I do, stage 1, stage 2. But I folded this while I was in on Thursday's crafting chat with Anne. So I went in and I folded this up and I did a little bit of stitching, and I'm getting back into things. So it's going to be really nice. I've gotten the ink from my printer, so I will also be printing out some of my pictures so I can actually stick them into here. Not only just glue, but I want them on sticker paper so I can so they would stay put. So I'm going to be doing that as well. There'll be watercolor. There'll be watercolor pencils. There'll be color pencils. There'll be everything. So it's going to be a very cool mixed media type of project. And I'm definitely looking forward to completing it. Yeah, that's okay, Marty. That's all right. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And I will take and use my my new homemade hole puncher and my gripper because I'm also going to be doing my edges into a nice color. I'm not sure if I'm going to use gold or green. I haven't decided. Maybe green with gold flecks. So that's where I'm at so far. So we've covered the stitching. I've covered my journaling. I did receive something. Marty makes her fauxbonichi colorful. Thanks for the inspiration because I want to make a new one now. Oh, that's cool. Yes, well, I'm using this as my travel memory book but I am going to be making a lot more because I have been I have seen so many cool things to make and do with the journals, and this has been my passion. I have been wanting to do more bookmaking, and with my son making me the press or getting me the press and the corner cutter and the the text block cutter and all of the goodies to do the work. And now I'm okay enough to be able to sit and focus and do this stuff. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. But as I was talking between these two, so this is a concertina miniature journal cut off from the fauxbonichi. But I also want to make a different size, and I think it's an A5. I just got, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Yeah, Marty, that's so true. I just got this. This is, oh, that color does not look like what is on here. This is a nice brown. It does not look brown. Let me see if I can adjust this. Like, oh my gosh, that's brutal. You know, no. Oh my gosh, that is so unbelievable. Like, I can't believe how this is more of a orangey brown. I don't know if it looks like that on yours, but it does not look like yellow on mine. It's more of a brown. Anyway, it's a reddish brown. It looks like diary. It does. It does. As I'm trying to figure it out, it's like, oh my God, this is not right. Oh, wait. I think I got it. That's it. That's it. That's the color. Does it look better now, Marty? Anyway, I got this, and it's for an A5 size. So I will be A5 is 8.5 by 5.5 or something like that. I got this on Amazon. It's really soft and pliable, and it smells good. It's leather. I could have made one my own, but but inside it has a place where I can put my fountain pens, other pens. I can put, yes, I can put other like stickers, magnets, whatever, and it has a pouch here. Now, the issue is when I opened it up on this side, it's upside down. It's on the wrong side. It's supposed to be on this side. So, you can not flip your book open this way, but you want to flip your book open this way. So I contacted the company, and they are sending me a new one the right way, because I sent them pictures and said it's been put on wrong. That all said, the quality is beautiful. It is really, really nice. It has great stability. Even though it is soft and pliable, it is really well made. The company contacted me back the same day and talked to me and said, do not send it back. So I keep this one, and I think this one can be used for my other collection of stuff, or to just slide something in, but you cannot use this one because it's upside down unless you put a pad in. But I paid for this. So this is not something that was given to me, but they are making the correction, and rather quickly. I was quite surprised. So very nice. It is very, very nice, and it has the front pocket. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some of my washi tape, and I want to have it has a nice enough spot to put your watercolor pencils. It has enough space to put a bunch of stuff in it. So this will be my extras. And, I don't know if it'll fit in there or not, but, too thick. But I can put something else in there if I just want to keep pulling it out, right? Like I could just do that and use it. But, you really, what can I say? Somebody had an off day. But it is really, really, really nice. It's well made. And I'm looking forward to it. It has a handle. So I'm looking forward to using this. And I have a little table that I got so I can set it outside. And when I want to work in my journal, I can just take this and set it out there and not have to worry where everything is. Fold it back up. And it fits any A5. Any A5. So these are 7.5. So when you're putting in just the cover, you can do that. So that works out really good. So that's what I'm going to use that for. But yes, I do recommend the company, even though, somebody had an off day when they were making this. It is really, really nice, and the customer service was great. So I should be getting the other one. They said they'll send me a tracking number. So that's what you'll have to look forward to. Anything else? I'm thinking that is about it, but I will have that all together, and we will start working on different things like that. I may come on impromptu during the week in the afternoons, my afternoons, because I can when I can, and I think that's what I'm going to do. A lot of videos. I don't think I'm going to be doing a regular day because sometimes it's a little bit too hard for me to do. So we shall see where it goes from now. And I'm looking forward to working into my journal. I'm not going to bore you with poking holes because there are many videos of people poking holes and getting it ready. And I think the process you want to see is mostly how I do my cover and working in it, the fun stuff, putting it together. And that's where I will pick up with that because I want it to be, fun. I don't want it to be a very hard project to do. I mean, there are multiple videos of people making books and different things like that. So I will just put the fun stuff mostly and keep the boring stuff of stitching it all together off of my channel, and because there are plenty of other people showing you how to do the stitching, but we'll just do the fun stuff of planning and painting and having the fun, having it ready to go. So with that, I want to say thank you everybody again, and thank you Marty for coming in. I want to again say thank you for supporting my channel and keeping up with watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the new subscribers that I have. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate it. There'll be some more fun stuff up and coming, little bits of stitching, little bits of bookmaking, which include watercolor and drawing and all kinds of things. Hi Ruth, nice to see you. I am just going, but I will probably be over at Anne's Craft and Chat in a little while. So if you're over there, look forward to seeing you. And if not, I'll see you again soon. From my quiet corner to yours, have a wonderful day. Bye, everybody.